Why? And that I go on to say, I don't got time for the hate. I need more time in my day. I put an ice in my bay, yeah. You riding on me? I get my drip overseas. Niggas are hating on me, yeah.
How y'all doing, ladies and gentlemen? Pieces and blessings upon all my AkHis and all my sisters out there. Welcome to Split Decision. I'm your host, AkHi. To my left is no other than
Professor Nims, the pundit with the PhD in pugilism.
Talk to him nice. Don't talk to him twice, because that's a real life professor for the ones that don't know.
Come get educated.
So for all the casual fans out there, welcome to the AkHi University, where we offer the book of the truth. So since people love to judge a book by its cover, we're going to paint a perfect picture for y'all. So if y'all do take the time out of y'all day to read the book, hopefully y'all will graduate from the AkHi University. We got real life professors.
Classes in session right now.
Yeah, with PhD degrees teaching at the AkHi University. So it's free to attend. All you got to do is subscribe below if you're trying to get smarter by the minute. If you're trying to get dumber by the second, don't. And listen to these casual fans. So for all the casual fans out there, welcome to the AkHi University. Hopefully y'all will graduate soon enough. We believe in everybody, so everybody is welcome here. To all my AkHis, salute. Hashtag AkHi, the boxing brotherhood.
Yes,
and
sir.
to the new media members, to the new media partners, and to everyone that's part of the new media movement, shout out to y'all. It's a pleasure to have y'all here. We're going to represent, we're going to show in, and we're going to show out. Now, on to the next topic. We got Gervonta Davis, trainer, responding to Billy Haney.
Shots.
Shots are fired.
Shots fired.
I made a video where it went viral where Devin Haney stated he got the best of, Gervonta Tank Davis. I stated what happens in sparring stays in sparring, but I'm just reporting what's out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm just putting my 2 cents in there. Now, Devin Haney, he told that, or he stated that, hey, listen, he got the best of me the first time we sparred. However, the second time, I got the best of him, basically. To sum it up, check out the video. I'll leave it in the description box below. Now, Gervonta Tank's, trainer, he will ride or die for his man. But at the end of the day, he came out responding to Billy Haney. He stated, it's not true what you said. It was Floyd Mayweather who told Gervonta Tank Davis, take it easy. I seen a video with Ellie Setback where he was recording this at the time. It was a long time ago where Devin Haney was 16 years old. And he recorded Floyd Mayweather. And Floyd Mayweather, he was saying Devin Haney's his guy. And he's about to spar Adrian Boneman, and that's Gervonta Tank Davis. And they had 300 people there. Everybody came and stuff like that. So it was doghouse rule, fight to somebody, quit. And Billy Div saying that, hey, I want some money from Adrian Boneman. So it was that serious. But Gervonta Tank Davis trainer, he's saying Floyd Mayweather, he told him to take it easy. You know what I mean? Because obviously he liked Devin Haney. That's his fighter too. And he signed Gervonta Tank Davis because he didn't have him spar Gamboa. He didn't have him spar Devin Haney and a lot of guys. Floyd James, he got to believe in you. He got to see something in you for him to sign you. So Gervonta Tank Davis has to be the truth if Floyd Mayweather co-signs him. But Devin Haney is also the truth. Now, Billy Haney, he want to basically build that fight, and he calling for that fight to happen next. He's saying, if you think if my son is not a real champion because he didn't earn the title, which is not his fault because Nomachenko, he requested the French fries title, then how about you fight us for a title? Because he's the #1 mandatory for his belt. And just to inform you, Gervonta Tank Davis fighting Gamboa, and he's about to be the #1 mandatory for Lomachenko. So he could go either direction. Yeah. Now, Top Rank plan did work. They were trying to kind of get Devin Haney and Gervonta Tank Davis, the murderers, role to fight each other.
Yeah.
Instead of fighting Lomachenko. And then the winner of that could fight Lomachenko in a way. You know what I'm saying? The best of two evil in a way. That's what Top Rank kind of planned on doing. And I don't know if they succeeded because Devin Haney stated Floyd Mayweather is smarter than that. He ain't going to put Devin Haney in the ring with me because he already know what time it is. So to that, you say what? Gervonta trainer responded to, Devin Haney father and stuff like that.
So, I like, part of me has a bit of an issue because there is an unwritten rule, and you did talk about it, which I give you props in that. Usually, what happens in sparring stays in sparring. So I actually commend.
But they are Devin Haney when his father on broke.
I know they kind of broke it, and so I actually that's what I was gonna say. I respect Gervonta Davis' trainer because he did kind of acknowledge that, but he did in a certain way. He did have to respond to it, but he was like, I'm not going to get into details because we respect these rules of that. Like what happens in there should stay within there. I actually don't want to see them fight at this point. I think it's a little bit too early. I would like them to build up their profiles at that time. I actually think that Tank Davis is a little more advanced in his career at this point.
Well, you know Blue Blood TV when he was interviewing the trainer, the mask guy came on. He stated, "Oh, he got dropped in sparring."
Yeah,
like the first time they sparred. But Devin Haney already admitted, "Hey, I lost his first sparring, but the second sparring I got the best of him." But it didn't even get to that, which I didn't get what he mean by that. Like, oh, so it wasn't like you about to stop him because it's doghouse rule. It's just saying that it was getting intense and they stopped it. They pulled back. But Devin Haney's father, he claiming, "Hey, I wasn't going to stop it because he was mad at me for stopping it the first time.
Yeah.
So that being said, what happens in sparring stays in sparring. But I would say this. In a boxing ring, in the professional, it's different in sparring because it's smaller gloves. Obviously, in sparring, you got pillow gloves or 16 ounce. Yeah. And in Gervonta Tank Davis being the harder puncher, obviously in the pros or in a real fight, he benefits better than a sparring. And obviously, is no headgear. So if he does crack you, that power going to come into play more so than just in sparring. Yeah. So I will say that when it comes to Gervonta defense. But they're going to have to fight each other eventually because they got history. I mean, they putting it out there, hey, we want the smoke. And Gervonta Tank Davis got to put some respect on his name because he got this Devin Haney disrespecting him. But Devin Haney's also kind of responding to Gervonta because, you know, he was calling him basically a paper champion because he didn't earn the belt because Nomachenko didn't want to fight him.
Yeah, I mean, I was kind of on that same boat. It's hard for me to recognize Devin Haney as a champion. Like
I recognize him
with Tank Davis. I don't have a problem. Like I've known the guys that he's
not a champion
beat.
at that division.
Well, he's not. But I'm saying as a Devin Haney. I mean, Tank Davis has been a champion. And he lost his belt. You mean
Gervonta Davis?
I mean, excuse me. Yeah,
he lost his belt on
Tank
the scale.
Davis. Yeah, he lost his belt on the scale. I don't really have a problem with calling him a champion. With Devin Haney, I do view him as a paper champion.
Now I don't want to disrespect Gervonta Tank Davis because he beat Pedraza the first belt, and that was a big victory. He just lost on the scales. But the second time he fought kind of like, I forgot who he fought for the title, but he got elevated to the super title, and Devin Haney pointed out, hey, how did you get elevated to the super title? And they make the super champions the regular champions. Back in the day, you have to defend your title 10 times in order to become a super champion. Like Prince Nassim Hamed back in the day, you have to defend it 10 times to become a super champion. That's why there's too many belts in boxing. That's the issue you talked about earlier about the PBC making undisputed belt, and that might work in the sport of boxing. We need that, you know what I mean? But like I said, how did he get elevated to that without doing anything? How did Lomachenko get elevated to franchise title just by requesting it? So obviously it's a lot of corruption, but what I'm saying is Devin Haney, is not his fault that he wanted to fight Lomachenko, requested that fight, and Lomachenko ducking him and requesting the franchise title. It's not his fault. So to me, he's a world champion because Lomachenko did what Riddick Bowe did back in the day and threw the belt to the trash when Lennox Lewis was trying to fight him. So I respect Devin Haney and I view him as a champion. Now, Gervonta Tank Davis, he's not a champion at 135. He just moved up, but obviously he might fight Lomachenko. He wants the Lomachenko fight. He claimed, hey, I'll fight Taylor next. I'll fight Lomachenko if Lomachenko willing to fight me next, either early 2020, mid 2020, late 2020. And he's his mandatory. So Lomachenko, he keep claiming, hey, you pound for pound on Twitter, but hey, Devin Haney, Tank Davis wants to fight now. So what's up? So like I said,
he's gonna have to come see them at some point. He's gonna have to come see them.
Tank Davis, he will fight Devin Haney, in my opinion. But
I thought Floyd was keeping Tank away from Lomachenko at one point.
Well, when he had an issue with Devin, with Tank, he tried to throw him in the ring with Lomachenko. But after he cleared that up, he kind of like kind of pushing the fight away. And it's Tank that's actually wanting the fight or pushing for it. And Floyd was like, we make it happen at the right time. Now, I believe now is the right time. Like, all this hype after Lomachenko.
I think it's a good time.
And he might not make it. If you don't fight him now, if one of these young guns catch him, he might not make it. Devin Haney might beat him. You never know who could beat Lomachenko. He's not undefeated. He's not undefeated. ESPN could erase his loss all they want, but he's not undefeated.
I mean, lightweight is booming right now.
It's booming.
Like, we got Comey, we got Teofimo Lopez, we got Garcia. I mean, it's booming right now.
Exactly. So, we'll see what happens with that. I just want to, bring the whole situation and clarify what took place in a way. But what happens in sparring stays in sparring. Sparring is just sparring at the end of the day. They're going to have to get in the ring and dog it out. Forget dog rules. How about fighting in the ring in front of the world? And let's see it. So hopefully they make that fight in the future.
Off of it.
Yeah. So thank y'all for tuning in to Split Decision, episode 9. Obviously
2 months in, baby.
2 months in, but these casual fans, old media hating because obviously they're not bringing up any points to counter what we saying. They ain't coming to the AkHi University to debate. They just coming to talk shit because they can't graduate. So read the book of the truth that's offered in the AkHi University.
Come with something that's substantive. Because we actually like that. There were actually some people who brought up some good points, and I acknowledge them.
Salute to all y'all.
And then a lot of I'll come up next time with the fighter's name, but he was talking about the history of Charlo and Canelo, and I respect that. Like, those are the arguments
my point
that I respect. No, it did. I have to acknowledge that. I have to acknowledge that. But you know what I'm saying? This thing called ad hominems, whatnot. Y'all can keep them to yourself. Come with something substantive. But tune in every week.
Y'all know what time it is. For all the people that's hating on my drip, let it be known. When I see y'all on the road, I didn't pass y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't saying nothing. You know what I'm saying? To no AkHi. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's AkHi stand for my brother. It's a boxing brotherhood. So when I whoop you, it's because I love you. We can shake our hands afterwards. You know what I mean? So we want all the smoke. Argument-wise, debating-wise, and guess what? Y'all gonna get taken to the AkHi University, and hopefully y'all will graduate soon enough. So it's free to attend the AkHi University. For all the casual fan students, we welcome every student. We believe in every student. I believe y'all could graduate sooner than later. All y'all got to do is subscribe below to become a part of the Split Decision, and the AkHi University is free to attend, free 99. All you got to do is subscribe. If you're trying to get smarter by the minute, if you're trying to get dumber by the second, don't listen to these casual fans. Click on the notification bell to get notified every time we post or go live, because y'all don't want to miss our content, period, especially from No Split Decision.
Yo, and in 2020, we going live.
Oh, we going live.
We already know what it is.
Y'all know what time it is. 2020, we going live. You know what I'm saying? Don't that sound perfect? 2020. You know what I'm saying? I keep it a buck though. I don't keep it 20. You know what I mean? if we talking about debating stuff, they talking about is a unanimous decision every time, Professor Nen. How you feel about that?
I don't see that.
They ain't even saying a split decision no more. They saying these unanimous decisions.
I be saying the ladies. I be saying the ladies. They be like, I appreciate the professor, and like y'all keep tuning in. I appreciate the love.
You know what I mean? Professor,
It's all good though. I ain't gonna front. The drip is saucy today.
My man, Professor Nen, he cleaner than a napkin. That's how clean he is. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, don't get us dusty with y'all dusty asses excuses why y'all fighters keep ducking, man. I ain't trying to hear that. Come out with a new excuse where I don't have to wipe out the dust before I talk about it. So appreciate everybody for tuning in. I appreciate all my AkHis and all the people that support me. And to Professor Nen at the end of the day. Bop, 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 bop.
And I gonna say, I don't got time for the hate. I need more time in my day. I put an ice in my bay, yeah.